And YouTube channel. What's going on, man? Um, this is a what you call it? It's a video I guess I've been wanting to shoot for a very long time, um, and I guess took my time and thought on it a little more until I got more clarity before I presented the information. Um, but I was thinking about the concept of the multiverse. And I'm a big Marvel fan. I put it out there, big Marvel fan. So I watched all the Marvel movies, and I always sorry about that. I always started noticing how all the I guess the plots and the scenarios and the technology that was used in the Marvel movies, um, and even to go out, not to go off topic, but even the Mission Impossible movies of how Ethan had all the different technology, masks, and different things, even James Bond. Um, that I was like, what if all of this was possible in our real world? And yeah, it actually is. So one of the first, I think in the Iron Man movie, when you seen Tony and he was using kind of like a metaverse type scenario where he would have stuff that was like digital, and he would like put his hand into the what you call the photon blaster for his hands, and he did it again in another one where he took the model from his father's laboratory and he put it in the back of the Audi TT, and he drove with it and he assembled it and told Jarvis to configure it, and took it and he like flipped it up in the air and started spinning it and taking away the shrugs and doing all this stuff like that. So, and that first Iron Man movie was in 2008 it was released. But basically what the metaverse is actually a play on is maps. Because if you think about it, everyone thinks that we're living in this real world, but that is where the concept of metaverse comes about because now um, so everything with the metaverse has been around. Maps have been around for I don't know how long, and they've been copyrighted for so long. Um, so basically, it goes down to like a criminal or a traffic offense. They'll be like, on were within the city confines of blah 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 on the street of da 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 da. All of this is basically a lie because the stuff that they're naming is like virtual real estate. It's like metaverse. You couldn't have been guilty of the crime of speeding or making a legal U-turn on so-and-so street because so-and-so street isn't talking about reality. Even though there's street signs, you see the street signs in reality, but they're merging reality and fantasy together because the map has that address, and then Google, again, which is another map, has that address, but Google is it's virtual. It's the metaverse. So I don't know if I'm making sense or it's clear for people exactly what I'm saying and it's having an epiphany for you. Um, but the other thing that I wanted to say, I was going to start with this, but uh, a lot of times when you try to explain the obvious to people, no matter how obvious, because of how the mind has been conditioned, they can't grasp what you're saying. So one of the biggest things that gets us in trouble, um, especially with courts and jurisdiction, is saying that we are the name. The name is basically a registered name for which you have certified proof of in the form of a birth certificate. It's not you. It's not you, the person. It is a registered name. The name is registered with the state of wherever you were born, or state who's claiming that you were born in their jurisdiction. Um, so even with your IDs, we make the mistake of saying that's me. People will say, well, what do you mean? My face is right here. This is me. So to make the distinction, if you were to sit down in a chair, excuse me, and take your birth certificate, your driver's license, social security card, your debit and credit cards, and sit them on the chair in front of you. Now, while you're sitting on this chair and all your documentation, your documents are on that chair, where are you sitting? Are you sitting here, or are you on that chair over there with the documents? And it sounds foolishly so like, oh, this guy's crazy. Why is he saying that? But just to make my point, because no matter how obvious it is, the way we've been conditioned, so I have to show the separation. Those documents aren't you, they're over there. If that was the case, those documents were you, and they're saying remand defendant to custody and take them over to the county. I would tell them to take those IDs and birth certificate and debit cards and credit cards, take those and put them in the cell. Because you said and you believe that those are you. So if they're you, offer them up. So these are two of the things I wanted to say. I haven't went live. I think it's my second live on YouTube, on my channel, since I've had the ability to go live. There's a lot going on, as everybody knows. If you're a Marvel fan, this kind of reminds me of the blip where the great Thanos snap just threw everything out of whack. That's what the pandemic was like right now. It's just everybody's been dealing with their own stuff. Everybody's grieving. Everybody is depressed. Just dealing with a lot of stuff. I just haven't had the capacity or the desire really to go live. Just haven't. So kind of feel bad because I neglected my channel. Since I have to get with you on an opportunity that you might be interested. Sure, yeah. Let me know. Can't make any promises. Like I said, I got a lot going on right now. And just, like I said, sometimes like deep depression hits us all. You know, I'm no different from anybody else. I just try my best to shake it off and surround myself with good people and good energy. Um, but yeah, think about that. If you watch this live, I guess once it concludes, let me know what you think about the concept. Like I said, the concept of the map being the first true metaverse, and I guess onto a digital. You got to remember when, like, what they're talking about when they write it on the title to a property. That is a what's called. That is a virtual. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I don't know. My phone's been doing this weird thing where it's showing in 5G. The only thing I can think is I know that once you go over a certain amount of usage on your data, it'll slow you down and put you on a lower tower kind of. So it's been saying 4G instead of LTE, and I guess that's what's happening. I stream a lot of music when I'm working, so that can be it. Yeah, but like I said, if you watch this video, let me know, comment, let me know what you think. I'll reply to the comment. And thanks for watching my live and hearing my opinion or my theory on the metaverse. Peace.